and survival Minecraft world. Yeah, so that was such an awkward intro. I'm so sorry. But we're keeping it. So yeah, every intro will be slightly more awkward than the last. I hope you all enjoy that. Anyways, so we're back in this world. There's Icebird's dragon just flying around, being a dragon, as it does. Um, oh, I haven't seen this. Okay, so Icebird obviously has been very busy. What are you? A yellow apple. I think this is from Dragon's Mod. Yeah. Okay, so Icebird has been busy. So if you don't know, Icebird lives with me. I have magnetic armor. I keep forgetting about that. But Icebird lives with me. Megan has her own little location, and Sparky has his own little location. So this mountain here is Sparky's home. He lives inside of the mountain. And his whole shtick is that he's going to be staying underground for as long as possible. He will only come above ground when absolutely necessary. Um, but yeah, no, he will not be getting any above ground resources or anything like that. But we are allowed to trade. So like we'll give him items, he'll give us items. So that's how I got my armor. Because he's been playing a lot with Tinkers. So then we come over here, and this is the start of Megan's base. She's got a bridge. But yeah, she's living down here. I brought some animals to her at some point. I like how that lake looks. But yeah, so Icebird and I are building a mega zoo. That's what our plan is for this. I don't think we haven't even started it because we've been busy doing other things. But that's okay, because it looks like Icebird did a lot to our house. So, but yeah, so Icebird is helping with the Mega Zoo. Her focus is more so on the dinosaurs. My focus is more so on the other animals, but we will help each other occasionally. Yeah, this whole area is probably going to turn into a zoo. Oh yeah, that's where. Okay, so I killed her on accident in the middle of the sky, and to retrieve her body, she had to pill her up. Um, but yeah, so this is an iron farm. I don't plan to use it much at all. It just exists because I know Icebird is gonna have dinosaurs, so having an iron farm is pretty handy in that regard. There's some animals over there. Oh yeah, this is our stuff. All right, so yes, Icebird has been busy. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these because ooh, green apples. I'm curious as to what all she has done, but that is not all we will be doing today. And then let me grab the red apples. They're just normal apples, of course. Right, I'm magnetic. Come to me, apple. Come to me. There we go. Can I do the same for these? Yeah, okay. Alright, so she's obviously been busy. I'm gonna check out what she's done. So this is our storage room. This has been here. This is our house. It has been here. It looks kind of trash. I will not lie. I need to add decorations and stuff to the house. I'm not gonna be doing that in video. At least not in this video. Because I want to do other things in this video. Alright, let's see. Ooh, so she's got a cute little pawpaw tree. Yep, pawpaws. I'm just gonna grab some of them. And then soursop. Soursop. Haha. I was trying to see if I could remember what these are called. So she's got like a cute little farm here. Okay. I'm gonna let her handle the farming because that is her thing. She loves handling the farming aspect of things. I'm just exploring. So she's got like a nice little path over here. Nothing in this chest yet. This has, are those oranges? Peaches. Okay. I should have guessed that based off of how they looked, but that's okay. So she's got peaches here. And then I'm just gonna stick those in there for her. Is that a rabbit? No, that's a bird. It just kind of like, I thought it like was bouncing around and it just fell, but no, it's a bird. Okay, I was just in that one, so this one is next. Oh, This actually had stuff. It's a lime tree. Okay. I like that. She's been busy. I haven't been on in a hot minute, to be fair. It's been almost probably a month since I last was on this server, so yeah. All right. So I've decided our first exhibit is going to be for an animal we probably already have. Why do we have just a random zookeeper? Okay. Anyway, I thought we had like a fox or something. I could be wrong. No, I'm wrong. That was in the old one. That was in the old server. All right. So we've got these guys. Fire aspect. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize she did that. Oh no, I did this. Ha! I did this. I forgot about that. So we've got our little cow pen and just basically a pen for all our livestock. Right, we've got chickens. I keep forgetting the animals that we have. Now, in regard to my horse, I don't know where it went. I do not know where my horse is. Like, it just kind of vanished off the face of the earth. It should exist, I just don't know where it is. So that'll be for another time. Alright. What am I doing today? That's right. I'm going to be grabbing one of these animal nets that Sparky named Joshua because he had tried to name our little buddy Joshua and then thought that it would work and it didn't work, unfortunately. Is he still alive? Is Joshua still alive? This is probably a bad idea. Oh no, Joshua's gone. What happened to Joshua? Joshua! Okay, so Joshua's no longer with us. I do not know what happened to him. But yeah, I feel like this is my horse over here. Yep, this is my horse. Come here. Do you have anything? No, you don't have anything in your inventory. I want to build either a turtle exhibit or maybe like a deer exhibit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the exhibit first. Right, they do run away from the horses. Whoops. That's okay. I'm going to build the exhibit first, and then I'll be going on a search for the animal that I need for the exhibit. But I'm pretty sure turtles spawn around here because I've seen them spawn around here. So I don't know if there are any currently around here, but I know that they exist. There's just a random trader llama. What are you? Garlic. It would help if I grabbed building materials, but I'm just going to figure out where I want to put this turtle exhibit first. I also want to build a bridge. Okay, I'm going to build it from here across, probably. I'm just marking this out so I know how I want it to go. No, it would need to be a little bit further. No, it shouldn't need to be so much further, but we'll just do some terraforming if we need to. Let's see, where does this end? Right there. We're gonna do some terraforming. I have plenty of this. So kind of something like that, and then put the bridge there. So yeah, the bridge will end here. I'm gonna kind of break this up a little bit. And then I'm gonna do maybe... I'm trying to decide how exactly I want to set up this bridge. That's okay. So I'll know it's a bridge. Iceberg will look at this and be what is this supposed to be? So I'm just gonna bridge. Alright, it is nighttime. I'm gonna sleep, and I think I've already technically found where I want this exhibit to be. But like I said, we're just gonna have to do a bunch of terraforming. A bunch, however you want to guess that it'll be. I don't know. I don't actually know how much terraforming this will be. Ba-da. Got too much stuff. Yeah, I don't already have sticks. There we go. Ancient dart. Can't use it for anything, can't craft it. Got it. Where is our iron? Because I honestly have no clue. Okay. Never mind. We have a shovel right here. I also don't know why I grabbed two of those, but we got a shovel right there. Alright. So, you know what? I'm just gonna make a replacement axe real quick for when my current axe breaks. And then I'm thinking. I'm thinking about how I want this exhibit to look. I want it to be full of plants, full of life. Um, oh, it's birds inside. I was like, what is that noise? Alright. Herbivore kibble. Okay, okay. Why? Alright, you know what? Sure. We don't need any more dirt. I will be using dirt bricks as the pathing, most likely, for the zoo, just because they are easy to craft. It's just dirt and cobblestone bricks, which is just 4 cobblestone. Um, Probably want some glass panes to be able to look into the exhibit. Grab that many for now. I'll grab the moss because I can make more moss out of it. Honestly, I feel like oak logs might be best, but we don't really have that many oak logs. I'm just trying to think, because whatever I do for this, I'm going to have to do for almost every exhibit after. I'll grab that. Grab those. Might want to get a bunch of leaves. I feel like leaves would be a good idea. A good way to go. So you know what? We're going to go gather up some leaves. Gotta make some shears for that. I see a tree right there. But yeah, so I literally crossed over here and immediately knew where I was going to put this. So this turtle exhibit will be right here. That's not all the water they're going to have. They'll have more than that. Don't worry. Trust, trust. Um, it'll just have like 1 or 2 turtles in it. It's not going to be a huge exhibit. It'll be our first one, getting our feet wet basically. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. Let me just grab all of these. I think it'll be really fun when it comes time to make a raccoon exhibit. Yeah, the raccoons are one of the things on my radar for exhibits to make. I just gotta get actual raccoons and figure out where I want this exhibit to be. Alright. Let's see. So I kind of want to expand this. Kind of use this as like my little template for how this pond is going to look. And then that. I'm going to grab some water and make an infinite water source over here. Alright. I think. So that's a cute little pond, and then what happens if I do? Okay, so it's still sand right here. Perfect. Do something like that. It's a little fishy! I made a little fishy in my pond. All right. I'm gonna just kind of slope this a bit better. There we go. So yeah, the turtle will have plenty of sand, it'll have plenty of water to swim in, and then I'm gonna have like a little land portion for it. So there will always be at least one part of the exhibit where guests will not be able to look in, which I'm gonna count as the back of the exhibits. I just got more garlic. All right, let's see. How do I want the back of the? How far up do I don't want this exhibit to go super far up. I think honestly right here is a good line. So I'm gonna kind of put it out a little bit like so. And then a little bit like so. One more up should do it, and then so these I'm placing in like a square or rectangular formation, but I'm planning to like slope out a little bit. Make it somewhat sloped so that way it's not all just a yeah, not all just a box. Do I need one more? Yes. I think that's good for like one turtle. Because they're not going to be big turtles. I'm not doing sea turtles. I'm doing like box turtles or ready or sliders or something. Okay, so these market. I'm probably going to end up. I like that. I think I'm going to have these be stripped. There we go. Well, that might be problematic. I'm going to have to put these all probably one block higher. We'll see. I might just do slabs on top. Alright, I should have grabbed bones. Let me go grab some bones. Because I do want a few pieces of moss in the exhibit. And then I can just use bone meal on the ground to be able to get some nice seagrass. Okay. Are there any other plants in here that I can use that is not seagrass? Let's see. I don't see any at this moment. I'm sure there's more plants I can use, but for now, I'm not too concerned about it. Are those elephants? Hey, we got elephants. Those were not there before, I don't think. I remember bison being around. I do not remember elephants. Alrighty. So yeah, this is what I mean. You could just bone meal. And then I'll just kind of break the bone meal or break the seagrass where I kind of don't want it. So I want to leave room for other types of plants. I think that looks okay. Alrighty. Let's eat that. So I'm going to put the moss probably right here. And then bone meal. I love that it does that. I love that I can just make more moss. Is it faster to just break? It is faster to just break it with my hand. And then I'll of course fill in the hole in the ground. We're getting there, we're getting there. Just a little bit of moss just to make the exhibit look a bit more lively, I think. Okay. Oh, wheat seeds. I was like, what blocked up my inventory from that? I think it was the wheat seeds. So now I'm just gonna have these following me the whole time. That's okay. Yeah, no, this is like stuck to me. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not with the moss for now. I have a flail. I have to figure out how I want the fencing to look for this exhibit. So I'm definitely going to have, like, a gate. And I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll kind of go like so. I'm going to have a fence. The nice thing about building in Minecraft is you can always edit it later if need be. Just trying to figure out how exactly I want this to be. I'm going to need to get a lot more oak logs. I know that for sure. I hear you. I see you. That works, I guess. Right, I have leaves. Let's see. There we go. So you know what? I might just do some leaves there, and then something like that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go away. Alright, now the ash comes to me. And then we'll put like a little, cute little, viewing spot right here. I need to cut down this tree. And that is why I made another axe. I really don't have the inventory space for all this. Nope, nope, yes, sure. Oh, saplings, I'd rather. Here, let me just eat that. There we go. Run away, run away! I really should take my helmet off. My other stuff is not magnetic, but I do have a magnetic helmet. Gosh dang it. Okay. And then, let's see. I could have like a little viewing spot right here. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. And then this spot right here will be a viewing place. 1, 2, 3. And then alright, and then I need to clear up my inventory. I need stairs, and I need other things, and I have a full inventory, and this is not okay. We have so many dragons. Alright. Let's just clear those out. See if there's anything else. There we go. Stairs. We've got... There we go. But yes, I have ideas. Right, I did say I wasn't gonna make this like a... It's fine. It is a-okay. What I can do is go like this then. 4, and then 2, 4, doop. Something like that, maybe? Give it a little bit of depth. Just add something cutesy like that. And then we'll do something like that. So for these little sections, I was thinking you could do some stairs and then some of these guys. I do not have enough wood. I really don't. I need to go out and get more trees. At least a sapling grew. So that's something. Let me just plant a bunch more. I could use this natural landscape for another exhibit as well. I feel like it would be nice for, I don't know. I don't know what type of animal, but I think it would be nice for a specific exhibit. Okay. And then this will go out. Boop, boop, and then those. Right, that's how I did it. Yes. I do want to add other colors than just the oak. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do for that. If I'm being honest with myself. There we go. For this, I was kind of thinking something like that and then have it on the other side as well. Yeah, now we're gonna go. Let's go out and gather some wood real quick. I'm gonna grab some birch as well because I feel like birch would be good with this. All right, helmet's coming off, so I can toss away a few things that we're not gonna need. All right, so grab a few birch leaves. I called the wood leaves. I am not. That's not what I intended to say. I heard a raccoon. I heard it somewhere. But yeah, raccoons exist. They exist and exist and exist. And I'm gonna go grab, hopefully, some more oak. Don't really care much for the dark oak at this time. I need to make a tree farm is what I need to do. Eventually. Ooh, that would be cute in the exhibit. Alright, let me grab a few more saplings. A few more of the trees. I should grab some dark oak too. I feel like dark oak would do good. Let me hatch the kiwi egg. Oh, we got a kiwi. Alright, I'm gonna eat the apples. It's just that way I have wood. Oh no! Okay. Rest in peace. I'm just glad this auto plants. Like it just takes one of the saplings that would be produced and dropped and just drops it on the ground and plants it already. Okay, and then I want some of the duckweed. I don't want that, don't want that. Did I even... Go away! There we go. Just grab a couple of these. Those are duckweed, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's one of those plants you can't just make more of. So, I'm gonna use them sparingly. But I am gonna use them. We need to make a dragon stables. I don't want to see just dragons just chilling. Oh, those are trees. I was like, what are those? So rather than using the birch, I think it would be better to use the dark oak. Just in my opinion. Okay, let me see. Something of that sort. Then this will have just some leaves in front of it. Kind of like this one does. Alright, duckweed. That works. Go away. Leave me be. Leave me be. Okay. I like that. That's cute. And it's not something you can just walk on, so it won't, like, drown them on accident. The turtles, that's what I'm referring to. The turtles. Okay. I could put down some of these moss carpets. Just put, like, some in the corner. There we go. Alright, so that'll allow me to take some of these guys. I just want to see kind of how it'll look. And then the fence here. No, not like that. That is not how I want it to look. Ideas. I have better ideas. First off, with dropping off this helmet. I'll probably keep it on me just in case I get attacked. Excuse you? So, as I was saying, in case I get attacked. Okay. Where are the other ones? Are there just 2 of you? Well, I guess we're just gonna... There we go. And I'm gonna drink some milk real quick. Where are the cows? Cow. There we go. Hello, dragon. Alright, so we've got some dark oak slabs. I would like a couple stairs. Let me see. I'm just gonna chuck these into a random chest for now. Are there any, like, stony blocks that we've got that I could use? Not really. Have ideas for that. Why do we have so many crafting tables? Anyway. I need some more stairs. I'm honestly making up this exhibit as I go along. Because I want it to look nice. Um, so that's like part of why I'm just making this up as I go along because I have ideas. I just am trying to implement them. That looks like trash. That looks awful. I don't like that. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come up here and fix that. Absolutely not. Just make these one block taller. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so for these, I kind of want to do that. And then have some sort of fence there. Let me see how it looks without the leaves in front. I kind of like that. Alright. This will just kind of be like before, where it's just, where is it? This kind of thing. Nah, not that. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. And then something like this, and then I can do that. You can still kind of see into the exhibit. This isn't meant to be a viewing point. So you could theoretically use it as a viewing point, it's just not meant to be. I don't know, it just looks, it doesn't look good, so. Like the dark oak, I feel like would be better for the back. Oops, there we go. Yeah, that looks better because it matches, it fits in. Okay. 3, and then just add these like so. Boop. Just to show an incline. Honestly, I don't need this to be like that, so I can just do this, so that way it doesn't really interfere much with the height of the wall. You know, I probably could use this as like a raccoon exhibit and just like fill it in properly. To do so, I think that would be cute. Alright, so this side will be another viewing spot. Do I have? Oh, right, it's this way. Oops. There we go. Yep, so there will be 3 main viewing points to be able to look into the exhibit. And then this whole wall will be pretty much solid. Not solid because of the fences, but it'll be solid enough that it's not. It should hopefully be obvious that it's not meant to be a viewing spot. There we go. This is actually kind of cute. I kind of like it. I'm going to probably end up changing this into the... I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to change that. Because then it'll be just kind of like an accent wall type thing. Here we go. Okay. Oops. So yeah, it's got some shape to it. It's not flat. It's not like just a box, which is what I wanted. I didn't want it to be a box. Alright, I'm just kind of add a couple of those just to make it have some sort of like depth to it, I guess. It'll just stay like that. Right, I do have the slabs. I don't think I'm going to be using the slabs much. But yes, we will be getting this exhibit done today. There we go, and then... So this will be leaves, and this will be leaves. So I just need a couple more stairs, and then the exhibit will be almost done. Oh, okay. I thought I lost this. I thought I lost my sleeping bag. I was like, no. Alright. I will be also adding a bunch more leaves around the outside of this. So let me go grab some more stairs. Alright. There we go. I didn't need very many stairs, so this is all the stairs we're getting. I also want a section to be able to put like an information booklet, like a lectern with like an information booklet on it, so we'll see about that. Okay. There we go, and then I just need to shear some leaves. What is... Oh, that's just a pile. That's what that is, a pile. There we go. Oh, that's not... There we go. Not meant to be a staircase. Alright. I don't really need the garlic if I'm being honest. I'm just going around and like kind of taking a look at this. See if there's anything else I want to add. I'll probably add a couple trap doors. Right, I did want to add these. So I'm gonna turn these kind of into slabs. Um, and then I'll have like a little basking rock in the corner here, is what I'm thinking. I can add a couple of basking rocks. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna add some basking rocks. And then I'm gonna make a little hide for this turtle, so that way it can hide from bad weather if it so feels like it. Let me see what all I can get rid of from my inventory. That works. Some. I don't know why I grabbed like the big ones, but like all of. I don't know why I grabbed 4 of those. That's what I'm trying to say. But I did, so that's okay. Alright, so I think I wanted one over in this corner here. So we're gonna kind of just scatter some stones about. Let me grab that one. That one's almost dead anyway. There's a cute little stone for basking in the sunlight there. Something right there. And then I'll just add a 3rd one up here. There we go. And then I don't have any. I don't know why I didn't grab any slabs. Hold on. Because I do need oak slabs. Well, actually, I could make the hides out of dark oak. So there's one of the little hides, so you can just kind of hide in there. Let me see where I want to put this other one. Could kind of put it like so. So it's a sunny rock, and then it's also kind of like a little hide that he can go into. Do I have torches? I do. Okay, so one thing that I can use the torches for is lighting. I don't really need that much lighting in this area, but I can use the torches for lighting, and then let me try to finagle that a little bit. We'll just have some lighting back here. I'm just going to see how well you can even see that. Okay, you can't see it. Perfect. Can I just... I can. Okay. So I can make a couple more moss carpets. I'll put lighting right there. I'm just trying to make sure I have this exhibit lit up enough that monsters will not spawn in it. That works. And he can't get out either, so that'll be perfect. So yeah, I think, I'm gonna change these into the dark oak, just for consistency's sake. Almost done though. Almost done with this exhibit. I think I personally like how this looks. So I think this is kind of where we're gonna leave off. I will be kind of drafting at some point. I'm also going to be doing better signs, but at some point I'm going to put a lectern and it'll probably go, probably in this little corner or some or wherever else I feel like would be better for it. So turtle zoo staff only. Something like that, maybe. So, name. I should still be able to edit this sign. Yeah. So I'll be able to update this sign once we actually find the turtle. I'm going to put the type of turtle on the top line, the name of the turtle on the second line. And then we'll go from there. Or if I find multiple, I might just put like the type, the common name, and then the scientific name. Yeah, each of the zoo animals will be getting their own names, is what I plan to do, just in case if we need to send any to rehab, which I believe will be what Megan specializes in. I don't actually know what she's planning on. I don't know if she knows either yet, but that's okay. Um, yeah, so I hope y'all have enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye, everyone!